Right, so users and multi-location setups, there's a general assumption that a user will generally be working in one warehouse. You can change the warehouse that the user is in, the location that the user is in, but there's a general understanding that they tend to work in a particular warehouse. So if we go into mobile warehouse users, we can see we've already got these device users set up, and they're all for the white warehouse, but I can just set myself up a new one. We'll call that ID2. Our device menu code, because obviously we can have multiple different menus, which is covered in a different video, but I will just go with default. And then the default location for this user. So that will tend to be the location that this user will be in when you first start the device software up. And let's go with blue.
And if it's a location that uses simple warehousing, will our devices still work in that situation?
Yes, we support advanced warehousing, simple warehousing, and also inventory picking and putaways. So the pick option off the menu, you can just do inventory picks off that, which of course means you don't need the warehouse shipment part of it. So you create an inventory pick straight off the back of a sales order, and then when you process the inventory pick, that automatically posts the shipment for the sales order, and you will get your posted sales shipment note off a nearby printer as well, for accompanying the stuff that's going out the door. So, obviously it is down to your NAV consultancy team to decide how best to configure things for your needs.
But it's a scalable solution.
Yes, absolutely. It will, regardless of whether you're doing directed picks and putaways or not, whether you're doing picks but not putaways, you can do your receipts on the device or not on the device. It's any which way, and if you can choose to do parts of it in NAV, parts of it on the device, that's not a problem. And if NAV supports it, then generally the device will support it as well. We do insist that it should at least be bin tracked.
Right.
But other than that, advanced warehousing, simple warehousing, inventory picking, it's all good.
So as long as your location has bins, we can work with it.
That's right, yes. We also cater to picking for assembly orders as well.
I see.
Which is yet another option. NAV does an awful lot. Right, so enter my password. I won't bother with prompt for specific pick. But that is the blue warehouse setup for ID2, and if I launch and we'll log in as ID2, put my password in. Okay, and then if we scroll down towards the bottom of the menu, we can see we've got a switch location option, which we shall go into there, and you can see we've got a choice of different locations that we can go into with colour coding and the number of outstanding activities. So if we just look at the top of the screen here, we've got our default location that we've logged in as, and if I switch my location to location white, we can see now that the location at the top of the screen is now white, and everything that I see will be for location white.
So you don't need to log out and back in, you can switch it whilst logged in.
That's right, yes. I mean, you can switch users and locations. So I can switch to location yellow, or I can switch my user back to ID. There we go. And again with the images loading in behind. There we go.
On the location screen, the numbers that it indicates, what type of piece of work are they showing us?
Okay, it's total warehouse activities within that location. So if we go to the switch location screen again, we can see that we've got no activities outstanding, so that's no picks, putaways, directed movements outstanding for blue. We've got 5 total activities, picks, putaways, movements in white, and 1 in yellow. It's just no view figure, obviously we've only got one number that we can show there, but it's just a general indicator of what's outstanding in that warehouse at the time.